Hi everyone, and welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel. Today we're diving into the world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Let's analyze and watch together, folks. Let's start. Just when the crane thought it had the upper hand lifting that gargantuan tree, the tree decided to fight back, toppling over and breaking the crane's spirit and structure in the process. Looks like Mother Nature had her own plans for this showdown. That train hook just happened to snag onto that yellow tractor. Talk about a surprising coincidence. This car is even heavier than the truck. Talk about defying expectations. Looks like the two rear tires of that dirt-hauling truck have developed a crush on the nearby bulldozer and decided to roll over in pursuit of love. This excavator drill had a bit of a mishap right after finishing the job. It decided to flop over and pin itself down with its own hefty weight. Looks like that tractor just became the lucky winner of a surprise attack from a runaway wooden wheel. Talk about getting rolled over by the unexpected. The pickup truck got itself stuck behind the railroad crossing barrier, and before it could make a grand escape, the train decided to crash the party. This white truck was zooming along at quite the pace, tailgating the vehicle in front. The inevitable happened. It had to slam on the brakes and ended up skidding off the road. The crane truck had a classic hoisted by its own petard moment when the steel beams it was lifting fell right onto its own cab. It's going to take quite a while to clean up those neatly stacked blocks that decided to take a tumble off that truck. Talk about a rocky road ahead. This truck didn't bother paying attention to the red light at the railroad crossing, and now it's paying the price with its entire load scattered everywhere. Here we don't see any signal lights or barriers at this active railroad crossing, which is pretty dangerous. It's like they're playing a risky game of guess when the train's coming. The driver of the white car wasn't paying attention to the road ahead, despite the stopped vehicle clearly flashing its warning signals. The operator of this excavator is an absolute maestro when it comes to handling heavy machinery. This Honda Civic wasn't exactly keeping its eyes on the road ahead when it approached a line of stopped cars, failing to hit the brakes in time. Luckily, everyone came out of it unscathed.
What the fuck?
Looks like the overloaded excavator decided to turn up the heat a little too much and ended up catching fire. Now it's getting a fiery extinguishing treatment from another excavator, burying the flames under a pile of sand. The cable tie decided to call it quits just as it was lifting this heavy-duty truck, but luckily it happened before it got too high, sparing any major damage. Poor black car up there. Just when it thought it was on top of the world, the train came along and decided to play a game of air hockey with it. This green bus is determined to transform itself into a smoke bomb. That motorcyclist who stopped right on the line caught the container off guard, causing it to jerk and swerve, eventually flipping over. Talk about stopping traffic literally. This white truck found itself in a bit of a pickle when the red bus decided to play hide and seek, blocking its view. Luckily, it only got a light graze from the passing train. That simple protruding rod from the back of the truck caused a major headache for the small car behind it. The poor excavator is in a real sticky situation, grappling with that gooey mud like it's in an intense arm wrestling match with Mother Nature herself. The driver of this black car seems to be overcomplicating their parking situation, doing the cha-cha-cha instead of just backing up all the way and then moving forward. Who knew parking could turn into a dance routine? This car nearly turned the tow truck into its own accidental travel companion. This train opted for the gentlest nudge possible to push that black car along. Talk about a locomotive's delicate touch. Looks like this excavator took a surprise plunge into the depths of a drainage ditch. Who knew construction work could come with its very own extreme sports? Well, that train decided to give the tractor a stern warning by simply taking away the container it was hauling. Talk about a freight train frown. After bending that iron frame, the wheel loader had to roll back over it to iron out the kinks. Talk about a heavy-duty do-over. Looks like this crane met its match against those concrete pipes. It's a case of crane versus concrete wins. Safety on the road is paramount. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about getting there in one piece. So let's make a pact, shall we? Let's pledge to always prioritize safety whenever we're on the road. Whether we're driving to work, running errands, or embarking on a road trip adventure, let's remember that arriving safely is the ultimate destination. After all, it's not just about reaching our destination, it's about enjoying the journey along the way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like. And if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.